Welcome to the Worldly Show.
Here with your host, Elizabeth, Sarah, Lauren, Spencer. And this season's episodes of Voices of the Worldly, featuring the Idiots Unleashed series. Backed by popular demand, these folks bring their own brand of hilarious and outrageous commentary. So please, sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Worldly Show. You're here with your hosts, Elizabeth, Sarah, Lauren, Spencer, and brilliant broadcast technician, Mitzi Banks. And boy, do we have an interesting new guest today. He comes to us from Mumbai, India. Let's take a listen in and see what Rayhan has to say.
Well, it has been a little while since our last show. And unfortunately, we were unable to continue broadcasting due to some budgetary constraints and something about our sponsorships. But that's all been resolved now, and we are back here in the Worldly Show studios. And we have a unique guest today. Would you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Rayhan.
Rayhan.
Yes.
Rayhan, well, that's wonderful.
Rayhan from Mumbai. That's India.
From Mumbai.
Mumbai,
India.
Mumbai, India.
Wow, well, what brings you out all the way out here to Los Angeles?
I've come all the way out here to educate listeners about the horrible scams that happen all the time.
The horrible scams?
Yes.
Such as
the IRS scam.
Oh, the IRS.
And the internet scam.
And wow.
The Windows Explorer scam.
Windows Explorer.
I have either a mixture of consciousness or I have made enough money where I do not care.
Or both.
It might be both.
Oh. Well, can you tell us about any of these scams?
I can tell you that the Navy police, when they come after you, it's not good in Mumbai.
The what kind of police?
The Navy police.
Navy. Okay,
that is the state police in India.
Well, forgive me, I don't have a lot of information about India, other than it's quite a large place.
There's a lot of people there.
Lots of people.
There's over 1 billion.
1 billion, wow.
Do you know how many scam cells we have there? Oh, my goodness.
I imagine 1 billion.
There's about 2,000 operating at any given time, 24 hours a day.
Do you compete with Nigeria and their scams?
They have the 619 scam. Ours is the little. We take a little bit less money.
619. That was 419.
The Nigeria scams take about average thousands of dollars, and they use stories of United States soldiers. We just we tell you that you owe money on taxes, and usually we try to collect $5,000-6,000.
Oh, so this is a big business for you.
And it was big business, friend. I made a lot of money, and some of Rayhan's friends made plenty of money. But now I have change of conscience, and I have made enough money, and I do not care.
You don't care? So would it be accurate to say that you've maybe turned a leaf, and perhaps you'd like to let folks know about these scams to avoid them?
I do it because I'm tired of making calls. I don't like it's 11 hours ahead, so I'm calling you when it's midnight my time. I don't like it either.
Right, there's almost 12 hours. Okay.
I don't like making calls at 1 a.m. anymore. It gets old.
So you're just tired of it then? But it was quite successful for you.
I made easily $300,000-400,000. Very easily.
Wow.
Yes, over a period of 2 years. We get victim almost every day, sometimes on Sunday because they don't pay attention.
On Sundays?
Because the IRS, of course, calls your house on Sunday.
Right. Yes, certainly the U.S. government is staffed on Sunday.
But the internet one is very simple with a little code that goes, they put it into the run, and we get a lot of money from it. We get inside computer, go inside bank information. And
run?
Take some money. Yes, we run a program.
Oh, you run a program.
But how they fall for it is so simple, stupid
wow,
American.
I'm really intrigued to hear about these scams. Would you like to talk about one particular today?
Do you want me to tell you how I do it?
Well, I would love for you. Do you have partners already?
Oh, yes, I call, let's say I call American and I say, hello, this is Mark Sampson from the Department of Treasury Investigations. And then I go on to tell them that they owe back taxes from 2010 to 2014. And then they start giving me information. I walk them through. They go to Western Union and wire money.
They just fall for your tactic. They don't research or look into what you're saying. They just...
No, they really don't. Sometimes I change name of department. Sometimes I say investigation of IRS, Internal Revenue, investigation of foresight and oversight. And whatever site I want to say, they don't understand. They don't pay attention.
Now, how is it that you're not in jail at this point?
Because I'm not from the United States. I'm from Mumbai, India.
Yeah, you did say
And
that.
we all
Mumbai.
call from over there because we are so brave that we cannot do it in this country.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I've heard of these scams. I've heard of one in particular, the ransomware. Or
Ransomware is very good. No, we don't usually do that one. You'll see that one in Nigeria and Russia. They do the ransomware
Not
scam.
India,
We don't
huh?
really do that in India. We keep to small scale, simple.
Huh. Okay, so you do the internet one and the
We do the internet.
government.
We do the IRS, and then we do
IRS.
the internet and the Windows operating system.
And the Windows. And how does that one work?
That one works very well too, because people will run program. They don't pay attention.
Wow. And how do you get this program on their computer?
I just tell them a series of digit codes, and they type them in, and then they hit run. And then we get access into their computer.
But why would they do this? What prompts
Because they're
them?
not paying attention. We usually try to get the stoners.
The stoners.
They
okay.
usually plug in the information as we ask.
Wow, that's...
It's amazing. We get so much money. Rayhan is so happy.
You know, I would be interested in perhaps watching one of these.
Do you mean maybe we call some... I know that you have different people on show. Maybe we call them.
We do have a panel.
Maybe we call some producers that aren't on show too. That would be fun.
Maybe we could wake one of
That
those
would
guys
be
up.
great. Oh, it'd be so wonderful.
That would
Rayhan would be happy to educate and let everyone know how it works. Maybe education and
Sounds
maybe
like a public service.
Maybe I can. If I get some money, that's fine. But they fall for it.
So I think we could provide a public service to the Worldly Show audience and everyone else about these scams and educate folks. And, you know, that might be a great
I will
idea.
use my systematic approach, and I will educate your audience.
I would love that. And we can use our panel members as...
I think what we will not tell them, right? I will
Well,
just
no,
call
we don't tell them
and-
because we're not really going to take anything from them, right?
I don't. Well, I don't know. It depends on what they say over the phone.
Oh, you would actually go ahead and just get in their computer and take whatever they got.
Well, if they don't, I thought that your panel members were educated.
Okay, but then at the end we tell them it's all a scam, right?
No, I'll just wait for them to probably hang up on me. Most calls end with fuck off, so I'm used to it.
Fuck off. Okay, well, that's exciting. I'm excited. I want to see...
I am excited if you're excited. Now give me some rice.
Some what?
Rice.
Oh, rice. Some rice. You know, we don't have a kitchen here at the studio, but perhaps when we're finished we can go out and get you something.
Clearly the prostitute in the corner can be some.
Nitzy. Well, maybe when she's finished working on the technical issues here, I'll ask her later. But meantime, so
We don't have to call all of them today. We can make we can spread it out because I don't want them to maybe call each other to let them know. Well, they don't call.
Yeah,
they
we don't
don't
want
talk. They don't talk to each other.
well,
do
that's
they?
not true. We've got Ahmed and Boris. They do actually speak to each other, and I think Jethro and Ahmed have spoken.
Listening
Well,
to
they fought
previous
for
shows,
sure.
I really don't think that they talk on regular basis
Maybe not
outside
regular
the show.
basis. Maybe not.
They probably don't ever talk at all.
Well, I think that's great. So what we should do then is set up our next segment then for you to go ahead and call one of our panel
Oh,
members.
that would be wonderful. We could talk about it, and then I call, and then I say things.
So are you willing to come back then and set that up?
I'm willing to come back to educate audience. Yes,
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's exciting. I'm really excited.
I am excited. If you're excited.
Well, it's great to meet you, and I think it's wonderful that you're so willing to come and educate the people and help prevent further scams propagating.
I will
through
show
the
you.
world.
I will show you the secrets of Rayhan.
Well, all right, Rayhan, we're going to bring you in next week and have you call one of our friends. Do you have an idea who you want to call first?
I want to call many of them. We'll talk about that in a moment.
Okay, well, we'll set that up. But thanks for coming in, and we will get you back in here and on to our first panel member. I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you, Punjab.
It was really great meeting you.
And there you have it. That was Rayhan from India, and we look forward to your next visit when you share with us the latest scams and how to avoid them. That's our show for today. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Voices of the Worldly. Please note that any opinions expressed here are strictly those of the panel members and do not necessarily reflect those of The Worldly Show or its host. Further, all characters are fictitious and do not represent any real person living or dead. See you next time.